U92, your number one for hip hop, is Dre Rocka. Unrestricted is the show, and I got my man L.A. Ron with ZaRon Ventures in the building.
What's good? What's good? Thank you, man.
We got a big show coming.
Yes, we do. We got Springfest 22.
This is a big deal, man. You know, we were talking, and of course, you know, we have the big headliner, the boss, Rick Ross, his first time coming to Utah. Absolutely. But it's bigger than just having a big name like Rick Ross, right?
Oh, 100.
Tell me why Springfest 22 is such a big deal and why people should go get tickets.
I'm going to tell you right now, the people should go get tickets because this is Salt Lake City's festival. That's what it's built behind. It's built behind gravitating to the local artists, gravitating to the local businesses and saying, you guys, you know what? Here's a platform and here's a festival where there's going to be some big names on it and you got an opportunity to get on stage and do what you do best.
So who are these artists? I mean, I know we got some. I mean, I see the Spasmatics, I see Common Kings, right? I see different varieties of different type of music. Can you take us through some of the artists that we'll be seeing at Springfest?
Absolutely, man. Some of the local favorites is a gentleman who works with us. His name is Vitus God. That's one of the well-known names in the community out here. You got Soggy GQ. You got Mike Styles. You got Analia Brown, and she's special because she travels with Common Kings. And Common Kings is one of our supporting acts, a reggae act, and they're well known in the Polynesian community. We got Macy Kate, she's gonna bring the pop. We got Kalen, for real, one of the hottest college 17 to 24 demographic. He's the hottest thing coming out of LA right now as far as R&B goes. He's that new R&B. And then you also have my man, you said the Spasmatics, and I love that about you. The Spasmatics, people say, how do they fit in there? You know how? Because they know how to put on a show. Because they know how to help people relate to that good music of the 80s. And they are fun, they're energetic. Love them. We got Hollow Hill. If you never heard rock before, sung by these new young cats, you need to come and see Hollow Hill. Hollow Hill is outstanding. You got Purr and 95 Dan. Purr and 95 Dan, those guys are local heroes. I love them dudes.
Yeah, they got a new project coming out too.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely, they just dropped it. From what I understand, you got D Black. D Black is out of LA, and he's here a lot of the time. You got Kamani. She's like my niece. She's special to me. She does her thing. So, I mean, there's a lot of opening acts. There's a lot of people that deserve this opportunity to perform and be on the stage and showcase their talent. There's gonna be some labels there that are gonna hear them. So that's why it's so important for them to showcase their talent.
And I think it's important for people to support local, right? I think that to my knowledge, this is the first annual, right?
Yes, it is.
So it's important to go to that first show, right?
Yes.
Because it shows that we support our own.
Yes.
Not only that, but I mean, to be like, yo, I was there, right? I was there. I seen it.
Hey, I'm telling you, I went to Coachella in some of the early years, and it wasn't as big as it is now. Coachella now is worldwide. I don't have a problem with saying their name because that's who I look at. It's like looking up to somebody and saying, you know what? They did it.
Yeah.
Why can't we? We got our own little state here. We got our own city that's blowing up and people love to come here. So why can't we have our own festival? And guess what? I want to be that person along with my team, Justin and Vitus and the rest of my crew and my business partner, Mr. Zach Anderson. I want to let you know that we're here to bring a wonderful festival. It's about the people, it's about the love, and it's about the opportunity. And that's what we're bringing, Springfest 22.
Now, what's your tie to Utah? Because you put LA in front of your name.
Yes, sir.
You got the Dodgers fitted on.
Mandatory.
And I'm like, okay, so how is Ron a part of Utah? Because somebody's gonna be like, this guy ain't even from Utah. What's he talking about all this Utah hype?
Yeah. Well, when you're 17 years old and you coming out of Utah State, you're coming out of LA, and then you get a scholarship to go to Utah State. Well, shoot, man, that's why I can relate. I went to Utah State. I balled. I did my thing. I went to a few NFL camps. Hey, I was injured early, and so, hey, when you get home, kids, make sure you get your degree. I got mine. I got mine in communications, hence chopping it up with you. I got my degree in communications, stayed in the business for 20, 25 years, started my own business, and here we are. Now, the relationship that I have with my business partner, Zach, is we met each other in college, reconnected, came back because of the pandemic. I had to bring my kids out here so they can play high school football. That's the real deal, Holyfield. And when I got here, guess what? Daddy had to get back to work too. What does Daddy do? Daddy promotes concerts. Daddy puts that music forefront in the face of everybody. And that's what we're doing right now with Springfest 22.
So what sparked the idea? Springfest. Why didn't you do a summer fest or a winter jam or something like that? Why spring? Why this concert?
The hunger to get back out there, but you need the proper time to prepare. You do. You got to have time to make sure all artists are available. You got to talk to the venue, make sure the venue has the proper time. And then when you match that opening date up from the venue, you got to say, is that enough time for me to let the people know? And I love the clock that we've had. We've had a clock of 5 months, and we're working it. If the city don't know, I'm telling you, they're sleeping, and we're here to wake them up.
I love it, man. Something that I'm excited about when I got pushed the flyer and I got pushed all this information was the DJ Versus battle.
Yes.
What is this? Tell me a little bit about this.
I'm going to tell you, it's something that your programming director, E-Rock, loves. This gentleman said, Ron, this is how I got started in the radio business. I was a DJ, and what did I do? I competed in a contest. I was recognized, and the rest is history. And that's where it comes from. These DJs that have residencies, the local DJs that have residencies here in Salt Lake City, they deserve that opportunity too. And so with what you would call local fame or fame that they have here, put them on a stage. Let them be seen by others. Let them be heard. Let them rock the crowd. It's called Wow the Crowd for $1,000. And I'd like to thank our sponsor, East Side Hype. East Side Hype, them the people with the dope shoes.
Yeah.
Them my boys right there, Austin and Goon. And so what they have done is they put up the $1,000 for whoever wins the Wow the Crowd DJ Versus contest. I love them for that.
So where can somebody get more information about this contest?
Yes, where they can get more information is globalfestevents.com. That's globalfestevents.com. That's our website where they can go to it, buy tickets, and get a little bit more information about Springfest 22.
Now, any other surprises that we should be expecting?
Yes, great question, man, Dre. Appreciate the love. What we got here is we got a surprise artist, and I definitely want to get into with you the surprise artist challenge that's going to lead up to exactly the people trying to figure this out and win some free tickets. Not only are we going to have one surprise artist, but we're working on maybe a second.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the lineup's already nuts, right?
Yes.
It's going to be crazy. I'm just thinking, like, how do you have enough time for all this? Like, what's the time frame of this event? Is this an all-day event?
It is. It's a Saturday afternoon. You know, get up, eat your breakfast, spend time with your family, and it's an all-ages event. I don't know if you knew that. It's an all-ages event. And yes, you can bring the kids, have them come see some great people perform. And then what happens is upstairs, there's for the adults. They can have their adult beverages if they prefer to. And when you have timing going into play, you're thinking about the afternoon. We're like doors are going to open at 5, show start at 6, and it's probably going to end about 2 a.m. And that's when Rick Ross will close out the show.
Man, it's a jam-packed show full of surprises, full of dope talent,
Yes.
full of the atmosphere is just electric, right?
Yes.
I just feel it. I feel it. I see it. I'm feeling it.
I appreciate it.
One thing that I was wondering is, what does the single mother do, right? Is there some way that we can help a single mother get
Yes.
tickets to come and maybe take their kid?
Yes. This is what we'd like to do. ZaRon Ventures is about giving back and about giving the opportunity to those that definitely need it but deserve it. And I would like to do something with U92, and that is get it out there to, or if people, our listeners can help us, call us and let us know, you know, my auntie, my mama, my cousin, my sister, if either one of those females out there, because it's connected to Mother's Day weekend, that Sunday is Mother's Day weekend, and Mother's Day will strike at 12 o'clock, and we'll still be doing Springfest 22. So what I'd like to do is, let's give some love to a hard-working woman, to a woman that's going through some hard times and a little bit of strife maybe, and she wants a night to enjoy herself and smile a little bit. That's what Springfest is going to do. Give it back to her and help her and a friend, or help her and her girlfriend go out and have a good time.
There you go. For more information about that, just go to u92slc.com. Another thing I was wondering, man, you know, I'm I'm one of the people, man. I'm all about our Salt Lake people, especially our artists.
Yes,
I try to look out for our artists any way that I can, and I know artists are gonna wonder, how do I get on this festival? Is there a way? I know you have tons of artists on it already,
yes.
but is there 5 minutes you could spare for some local talent to come on and showcase their talent?
You know what? I get a call almost every day, Dre. I kid you not, man. Almost every day. And that's a good thing. That means that people are hearing about it. People are wanting to be a part of it. And that's definitely what we want, because also with ZaRon Ventures is we are doing a management company that will be coming out soon. And we're not letting any of these wonderful artists come out of this city without some proper backing. ZaRon Ventures Management will be coming your way. So an artist that you're talking about who wants an opportunity to perform with us, if they don't make it this time, we're pretty much done with the opening acts. As you said, how am I going to fit all these acts into this doggone lineup anyway?
Yep.
We're pretty much done with that because we have like 14 acts that are going to perform.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yes, it is. And so with that being the case, there's not an end to this. We're not a one and done situation. This is a situation where we are a seasonal music festival. We're talking about spring. We're talking about summer, fall, winter, and right back at you again with that spring. So there is another opportunity coming soon for the next young or local artist who wants to get heard or seen.
I love it.
GlobalFestEvents.com. That's GlobalFestEvents.com.
You love his communications voice? He man went to school.
Yeah, 100. He graduated.
Well, Ron, anything we didn't cover? What's the socials? Where can we follow this event?
Oh man, that's wonderful. You asked that, man. You can follow us at on our IG account, SpringFest22. SpringFest22. Get on there and you can follow us and you can see exactly what's coming up next. That would be the different artists doing the drops. That would be maybe the different artists talking about where they're going to be next. So why don't you follow us and be a part of what ZaRon Ventures and also SpringFest22 are doing.
Awesome, man. I know your partner just showed up, but we're
Zach,
closing out, man.
that's all right.
I just wanted to say, sorry I'm late. Anyway, we're really excited about this, and we appreciate everybody that's working there. Everybody's working really hard on this, and it's just a good vibe and a good thing that we're putting together, and we're really excited about it.
Awesome.
We're about the city.
One more time, SpringFest 22, GlobalFestEvents.com. Make sure you check it out. Dre Rocka, U92, your number one for hip hop.